All right, so our top story at this hour, hip-hop artist, television presenter Molemo Jub Jub Maarohanye is out on bail following his court appearance on charges of rape, assault and attempted murder. The Johannesburg Magistrate's court has granted him 10,000 rand bail. Maarohanye handed himself over to the Brixton police station this morning. Comes after a warrant of arrest was issued against him. He's been ordered to hand over his passport and is not allowed to leave the country until the conclusion of the case. Early on, SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa spoke to the NPA spokesperson.
We can confirm as the NPA that Mr. Molemo Maarohanye has been charged with 3 counts of rape, 2 counts of attempted murder, as well as 1 count of assault. The case has been postponed to the 24th of August 2023. Today, the court had his application to be released on bail, and bail was set at an amount of 10,000 rands. With conditions that he not leave the Republic of South Africa without applying with a court that is seized with the matter, for him also to hand his traveling documents to the investigating officer, and he's also not allowed to make contact direct or indirectly with any witnesses of the state.
Do we know how many people have brought the complaints?
There are 4 complainants in this case, that is dating back from 2006. So the alleged offences were committed from 2006 going onwards to 2010. Yes.
You're saying there are 4 complainants here. How serious really are these charges? Does the NPA believe it as a watertight case against the accused? Because he was just recently arrested for, the accident that took place where young, people died there. What could this mean for him as well?
Well, remember that he has presented evidence in court by way of affidavit in his application to be released on bail, and amongst the facts that he declared in court was obviously that previous conviction wherein school children were killed, and he has already served his time for those offences. So they have no actual bearing in this case. However, he is facing charges of a serious nature, and as the NPA, we were duty bound to take action as soon as we received information. You might be aware that one of the complainants actually registered the case in February of 2022, and the docket was then brought to the NPA as a decision docket. It went up to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, and an instruction was given by that office for the prosecutors to issue to authorize a warrant for his arrest. So he handed himself over to the police yesterday, and hence he appeared in court today.
Do you have any key witnesses? Will they be protected? Are there witnesses who are willing to testify against the accused?
Well, we do have statements from the complainants themselves. Furthermore, we can also confirm as the NPA that investigations have been concluded, and we should be ready to disclose the contents of the docket to the defense team, maybe on the next occasion if all goes well.
All right, so SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa is tracking that story for us. Mbali, good afternoon. Perhaps we could just get the latest on the back of your chat with the NPA spokesperson.
Well, Liesl, you will remember that the last time we spoke, I told you that we were waiting to speak to Molemo Jub Jub Maarohanye himself, but it seems as though he has been whisked away in a vehicle on the other entrance while leaving media houses here waiting. But we have his lawyer, his legal representative here, who's going to speak to us. He was whisked away. We received word from some security guards who informed us that there were plans plans to evade, to get him out using another entrance and not this one that we've seen many staffers using. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. Advocate, is it true? We saw him. He has left. Jub Jub has left the building, right?
Yes, we're done with the bail process. He's gone.
I thought we had agreed that you would come together. You agreed to this off the record, not off the record, but before we went on air. What happened to our agreement?
Look, this instruction is that it's not comfortable talking to the media, and you will not talk to the media at all.
So, but how is he feeling? How is he feeling about the charges and the case that is pending against him?
Look, he's devastated. It's at the time where he doesn't understand what are these charges all about, why they crop up now. So he's so disappointed with the justice system and how things are being done. It seems like women are given so much power to an extent that they can bring him down any man who's rising up. That becomes unfair to our justice system.
So he feels that this is a ploy to bring him down we understand that there are 4 complainants who have come forward with the charges, but surely if it was one person, maybe we could believe, I'm not saying that we don't believe him, but 4 complainants complaining about the same thing, what does he think about that?
Complaining about the same things when? We're talking about something.
Well, the charges that have been brought are rape, assault, as well as attempted murder from 4 different complainants.
When did they happen?
As far back as 2006, yes, it's true.
Question is, where were they all along? All this waited for him to go speak the smash word at the podcast of Magji. For him, for everyone, all 4 of them. Is that a coincidence? That becomes unfair. And that's why I'm saying it's unfair to him. He's rising up. He's got his life back from prison. Now there's a plot to bring him down just like that. Doesn't make sense. That's why I'm saying that it seems like our criminal justice system has allowed women to take control. They are more powerful than men. That becomes unfair. So it means that when I date a woman, she can crop up 10 years later when I'm successful. Doesn't make sense.
So how is he feeling now, though? Is he confident that are you confident that you have a strong case and you have the potential of winning this case?
Look, these are fabricated charges. They are not going anywhere. We're very confident.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking to us. There you have it. That is Advocate Terrence Baloyi, who is representing Molemo Jub Jub Maarohanye, and he did confirm that he has left the building, and we did see him being whisked off in a white vehicle using another entrance here at the Johannesburg Magistrate's Court. It is back to you in studio for now.
Mbalenhle, thank you for that update. Mbalenhle Mthethwa really just bringing us the latest on the back of Jub Jub being granted bail 10,000 rand, facing charges of rape, attempted murder and assault. A developing story we'll continue to track. We know that he's back in court on the 24th of August. Mbalenhle just in conversation with his legal representative, Advocate Terrence Baloyi.